What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another brand new series. This is like back-to-back days with brand new series, I think, and it might be a day in between. I don't know how I fit this in. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing here, but this is going to be a second one of a two-part series. There's another game that I'm doing called something. It's called Someday You'll Return, so make sure you check that out on my channel here. What I'm going to be doing is both of these series side by side, like, you know, within a day or two of each other. And I want you guys to let me know which one you enjoy the most, and depending on if you like it and I like it, we will play it continuously. I'm going to do 2 or 3 episodes of each. This particular one is kind of like a Saw style of game, but it's like a Walking Dead, or I can't remember the name of the company that used to do it, with the point and click kind of adventure where it's comic book style. Very cool looking artwork in it. We're gonna jump right into it because what it is there's seven people in a prison, and apparently one of them is the killer, and you have to figure out which one is which. Brand new save slot, and yeah.
I was dreaming again. The dream. The one with Jason. An array of colorful lights lit the room, and the spiced sense of cinnamon and clove permeated my senses. For one brief moment, I was home. Then I heard running in the distance. A disruption. I felt the wind of the basketball as it flew past my face. Heard the loud crash as it struck down the nearby canvas. My masterpiece.
Damn it, Jason!
I spat.
How many times have I told you not to play with that ball in the house?
I'm sorry, Dad.
The boy was petrified, but I didn't care.
I don't want to hear it. I'm done with you. Go to your goddamn room, now!
I came to regret those words. Far too late. Wetness streamed down the boy's flushed cheeks. He scurried away then, and slammed the bedroom door behind him. Good riddance, I thought. I went over to assess the damage. Not as bad as I'd feared. And so, despite Jason's distant sobs, I returned to my work. Amidst the last embers of the dying fire, I listened, knowing it would not take long for Jason's cries to fade away. And then, blissful silence.
Ooh. The figure trudged through the Virginian snowstorm with determination, carrying a weight that served only to fuel a morbid need to carry out the ritual once more. It was possible to park the van closer, of course, but that could lead to complications. This was not the first time the figure had followed this path, nor would it be the last. The figure's back was starting to ache, not a surprise considering the bulk of the load. While the snow could have proved hazardous, the figure was resilient. Weather would not prevent what was to come. This victim had proven easier to capture than the others. He hadn't even put up a fight. This also was no surprise. However, given everything he had lost, the question remained, however, would this man and the others confess their sins? Only time would tell. After several more strenuous minutes, the figure finally reached the destination, Stonewall Penitentiary, in all its glory. Up the front steps they went. With the twist of a wrist, the figure propped open the front door and carried the unconscious man inside. His trial was about to begin. "30 minutes later." This must be me with my green goatee. Or soul patch.
I awoke with a start, inhaled the pungent odor of rot, and felt the cold sting of rough concrete on my bare back. Oh, my head hurt. What happened? I looked down and gasped.
I was missing my penis.
I was naked,
Oh.
tied up and left to rot on the floor of some dank cell. I wished I were dreaming, but my pounding skull told me otherwise. Despite a sudden wave of nausea, I weakly sat up. The room spun as though I had just emerged from heavy anesthesia. Where the hell was I? And more importantly, how was I going to get out?
Very good question, my friend. Very.
After a moment, I cautiously rose to my feet to better examine my surroundings. I was trapped inside a cramped, dimly lit prison cell. Spiderwebs littered the ceiling, and thick layers of dirt and grime told me that the place hadn't been occupied in some time. My movements must have garnered some attention, because a feminine voice suddenly spoke from behind the right cell wall.
Hey, you awake? Oh, please be awake.
You sound hot. I'm awake. Yes, I am.
Yeah. I'm awake. My hands are tied, though. Where are you? I can't see you.
I'm locked in the cell next to you. You'll need to find something sharp to cut the rope so you can free your hands. There must be something nearby that you can use. See if you can cut yourself free.
Yeah. And then I can put my hands on my doodle to cover it over, not to play with. Okay, never mind. Let's go to the tutorial. Welcome to Stonewall Penitentiary. This short tutorial will provide you with an overview of the game's interface while the window is open. Click anywhere on the screen to continue. Okay, up here. To interact with the game world, simply click on an object in the world and then select one of the commands that pop up alongside it. Okay? The map window provides an overhead layout of all the scenes you have already visited. To open it, press M or click on cell A2 located in the lower left corner of the screen. Right there. The character window shows you your progress or your party, current objective, progress, and score. To open it, press C or click on your character portrait right there. Click here. Throughout your journey, you will receive journal entries which often contain important clues that will assist you as you progress through the game. To open your journal, press J or click on the page icon right there, located at the lower right corner of your character portrait. The options window allows you to change settings and quit the game, or to open it, press O or click on the gear icon right there in the lower left corner of your character portrait. When you exit the game, your progress will be saved automatically. That's all to start, but don't worry, more help will pop up soon to guide you through the game's introduction. For now, why don't you look around your cell? Look at.
Someone etched several marks into the stone wall, likely counting his years of incarceration.
Or days.
A small index card sat upon the cell's table. Something was written on it.
Ooh.
I should find a way to free my arms first.
Oh, he's talking to himself.
A green lantern shone brightly and provided the only visible light in the cell.
The Green Lantern's here? He can save me?
The cell door was firmly locked. There was no way I was getting out of here without the key.
Well, what the hell is this over here?
A worn, stain-filled mattress sat on the rusted bed frame.
Been there before. What?
I thoroughly searched the bed. Not easy, given that my wrists were tied.
And I found a shank.
On the floor underneath the bed's frame was a dirty penny, dated 1922.
Yeah, I've seen one older.
Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't even bother with it. But given my present condition, I picked up the old penny with my clenched knuckles.
You picked up your first item. The rusted penny can now be found in your inventory. To view your inventory, press I, or click on the bag icon located at the upper left corner, right there, of your character portrait. Inventory items can be used in the game world. Click on an item to equip it, then click somewhere on the screen to use it. Taking the coin also awarded you with 2 points. You can view your overall score by pressing C or clicking on your character portrait. At the end of the game, you will see your final score compared to the maximum possible number of points. Try to get as many points as you can by looking everywhere and examining everything. Oh, hell yeah. Arms. Untie.
That was the idea. I figure out how to do it.
Alright, let's look in our inventory and take a penny. No. Oh, wait. There. No. Okay, what else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, wait. Where was it? Turn around. There it is. Okay. Ah, perfect.
A full roll of toilet paper sat on the wobbly shelf.
It had been there for 38 years.
A worn stain.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Toilet.
The old toilet was covered in dirt. While the water inside the bowl was brown from age, it was mercifully clear of excrement.
Woo!
It still flushes. That's a relief.
Mm-hmm.
The rusted sink was dry, as though it hadn't been turned on in years.
Much like you.
I tried to unscrew the grate cover by hand, but the screws were too tight.
Ooh, that's what the penny's for.
A scratched metal grate cover was secured to the wall by 4 screws. With the penny, I loosened and removed 3 of the grate cover's 4 screws.
Oh.
The cover fell open. Behind it were a set of metal bars, one of which was broken with a sharp edge.
Nice.
That was... I dropped to my knees and positioned the rope binding my hands so that it pressed upon the sharp edge of the broken metal bar. I then began to shift my arms back and forth vigorously so that the rope rubbed against the jagged edge.
Sounds like something you used to
The
do
rope
at home.
snapped within seconds, and my arms were freed. Okay, I'm free.
Oh,
I found a key in my cell, but it won't open my cell door. Maybe you'll have better luck.
maybe.
The faucet knob turned, but no water emerged.
Whoa. The faucet water turned, but there no water emerged.
It's still flushed. Inside the grate were a set of metal bars.
Yeah. Okay. Good evening, William. We've never met before, but I know all about you. Find some clothes and greet your new friends in the cafeteria. They're all very eager to meet you. Okay, so it says William all about cafeteria very eager. WAACV. E. CAVE. Cave AW. Wa cave. All cave. You just received a new journal entry. Make sure to always read new journal entries as you receive them. The journal icon will flash anytime you have an unread entry.
Is there a note inside your cell?
Yep. You too?
Uh-huh.
It says to meet some new friends in the cafeteria.
Mine too. Too bad we can't get out of here, huh?
Well, give me your freaking key and I'll be able to get the hell out of here.
Underneath where the index card was placed sat a rusted key.
Oh, that's it?
I found a small key.
Try it on the cell door.
Okay, so if I'm gonna try that on the door, but I think we're gonna have to swap keys. Oh wait. Let me check out my journal. My thoughts. It might sound sick, but what frightens me the most is not having a bottle with me. What? I haven't been this sober in a long while. Whoa, and that scares the out of me. The memories and the pain will flood in like a levee breaking if I don't keep my mind numb. Call it cowardly, call it weak. Christine sure did, but I call it survival. God, my life is a waste. Where am I? What the? How did I get here? I have no idea where the hell I am. I woke up in a locked cell, a dark, dank cell that smells of must and sewage. I have no memory of how I got here. I need to focus and find a way out, or maybe I deserve to rot in here. Ooh. Even after all this time, I'm still plagued by Jason. That recurring dream, that same recurring dream. No nightmare. The regret, the guilt, it's all encompassing, maddening. That damned nightmare feels so real, so vivid, like part of my consciousness is still in that living hell. Will it ever get better? Only with another drink. Dude. Why do I have a thing? Oh. Very eager cafeteria about all, William. Okay. Well, I'm gonna shove my thing in a hole. Oops.
Damn it. It's not working. It must not be the right key.
I was afraid of that. My name's Jessica, by the way. Jessica Bartlett. But all my friends call me Jessie, so you can too.
William Thane. Do you remember how you got here, Jesse?
I'm afraid not. I was driving home from work around 10. The next thing I remember is waking up here.
The last thing I remember is going to bed.
Hey, maybe you'll be lucky and this will all turn out to be one big nightmare.
Oops.
Can I ask you an odd question? Have any clothes on?
I hope you don't. I mean, no.
Another little memory I'm missing. Last I remember, I was fully clothed.
Yeah, me too.
What should I ask next? How long have you been here? Yes.
Do you know how long you've been here?
I've been awake about 15 minutes. Who knows how long I was here before that? I tried to wake you, by the way. I called out, but you just kept on snoring. You were mumbling in your sleep, too. Were you dreaming?
Sometimes the choices you make will affect the story. When you must make an important decision, stars will appear around the choices window. Oh, crap! Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna tell her about it.
I thought of Jason and heard my own harsh words echo through my head. Yes, about my son.
Oh, so I take it you're married?
No, I killed my wife.
Not anymore.
Oh. Where do you work? You're a hooker.
Where do you work, Jesse?
Yeah.
The Busy Mart, one of those crappy 24-hour convenience stores?
Yep, you're a hooker.
Oh, I'm currently unemployed.
Also a hooker.
Okay.
Have you seen anyone?
Has anyone walked by your cell? Or did you hear anyone else?
No, but I wouldn't have known you were there either if it weren't for your snoring.
Hey, good for my snoring.
There must be a way out of here.
I only snore because my nose is broken. Or
Your guess is as good as mine.
has been broken. Alright, so I got a new note. I'm probably going to make this first episode 30 minutes, I think. Okay. Even after all this time, I'm still plagued by Jason, that recurring dream. Wait, what? Oh, okay, it goes, here. Jessie Bartlett. A young woman called out to me from an adjacent cell. Says her name is Jessie. Sounds afraid. When she talks, her voice quivers. She's trying to appear cool and collected, but she's terrified. If I can't drown away the pain, maybe I can at least help her. Now, if I could only find the right key. Alright. So, why do I have... Why is it still...
Hey, William.
Yeah.
Maybe we have each other's keys. Let's swap.
Spit? Okay. Okay. Oh, damn, keys.
Your cell is too far away, Jesse. I won't be able to hand the key to you.
Maybe we could toss the keys to each other.
No.
But what if one of us misses the catch? We'd lose the key.
Oh, damn, you're right.
Good point. Let me know if you come up with something.
Oh, I will. I'm a master of prison cells. Inventory items can be combined. To do so, open your inventory and equip an item, and then click on another item to combine the two. Oh yeah, the rope and the key. Sweet.
I have an idea, Jesse. Let's swap keys. I tied my key to the piece of rope that bound my hands. I'll hold on to the rope and throw the key to you. If you don't catch it, I can pull the key back and try again.
Damn, you're smart, dog. We did that in prison all the time.
Will, I'll do the same.
This is what you get when you've been in prison before. Sometimes you will need to perform a timed action. When one occurs, a horizontal bar at the bottom of the screen will repeatedly fill and empty. When the bar is near full, click anywhere on the screen. Yeah, baby.
Gotcha.
You damn right you do. Quit looking at my penis.
Jesse followed suit and threw me the key she'd found in her own cell. I caught it on the second try.
Let's hope this works.
Okay, let me open mine first so I can stare at you. Oh, quick, hurry, get the key, get the key, get the key.
It worked.
Yes! Okay, quick, run out and look her,
Here's
check her out, check her out,
free.
check her out.
I should take the lantern.
Okay. You can now travel to a new location. Oh. Click on the open cell door to exit your cell. Or... Can I turn around?
A ward.
Damn it, I can't. Alright, fine, we'll go outside.
I stepped out of the cell, turned around,
And BAM!
and found myself inside a long, narrow hall that led in several directions, including south to the cafeteria. I quickly spotted Jesse sitting nervously in another cell to the northwest.
Okay, how the hell did you know that the cafeteria was to the south? You can now travel to multiple locations by clicking when your mouse cursor turns into an arrow. Make sure to fully explore every new location that becomes available. Remember, if you are ever lost, check your map by pressing M. You may have just received your first achievement, completing certain things. Houdini is my achievement, by the way, if you can't see that. Completing certain actions unlock achievements, which can be viewed in the options window. If you manage to unlock all achievements, you will be rewarded with a special bonus scene that takes place after the end of the game, which can be found in the extras page on the main menu. Hey, baby girl. Okay, to cell A2, that was mine. Upper block. To the cafeteria. Let's go check out baby girl. What's her name? Brittany? Jessie. Sorry. Hey, Jessie. How you doing?
This bunk bed was just like the one inside my cell.
Oh, who would have thought? Bed's the same in a prison.
A dirty toilet was mounted against the rear wall of the cell. It looked just like the one I found in my...
Alright.
She's self-conscious enough without me staring at her.
So, make her feel more awkward.
Jessie, why are you still in the cell?
I don't want to leave here until you find us some clothes.
Oh. Okay.
Can you go find me some clothes, Will? I'm not comfortable talking to you like this.
Fine. Ooh, pillow.
A thin, stained pillow sat on the floor under the bunk bed.
Okay, pick it up. Turn it into a shirt. Nope, can't. Alright, I'm gonna go to the upper block. B2.
I wondered what caused the stain, but decided I'd rather not know. A photograph of a young woman. Written on it were the words, "With love, Michelle."
Can I take it? No.
An inmate's journal. A name was written on the inside cover. Daniel Price. Several pages were torn out.
Ooh.
Most of the journal was blank, and several pages were torn out. Only a few entries remained. The old toilet was covered in dirt.
Okay, flush it.
There was no way that toilet would flush with what was inside it.
Aww.
If I had to guess, I'd say the occupant of this cell was a weightlifter. The occupant of this cell liked to collect travel brochures. I wonder if he ever got to visit any of these places.
Probably not.
The bloody handprint on the mirror gave me chills.
It gave me you? Or gave you me? Ooh.
The rusted sink was dry, as though it...
Okay, turn it on.
The faucet knob turned, but no water emerged.
No. Okay, I think that's it. Go back out here. We'll check out the other cell. Scratches.
The words "help me" were repeatedly scratched into the wall. Somehow, I get the impression that no one ever did.
Probably not, buddy.
The bed was flipped on its side, and a large blood stain covered the mattress.
Looks like a giant dick.
That was one big blood stain. Something terrible happened here. If I were sent to prison, I'd line the cell walls with any stickers I could find too.
Yeah.
I could never sleep with a cobweb above my head. I'd worry all night about a spider crawling onto me.
Or into you.
If I...
Mm-hmm.
The bed...
Yeah. Okay, so nothing up here.
The security camera was pointed right at me.
Whoa.
It said PUK. I still have no idea what that means.
What do you mean still?
I wondered whether the alarm bell still worked.
Okay, I'm gonna go down and to the cafeteria.
I need to find some clothes first.
Okay. Oh, guard station. Ah.
The faded photo of a young woman still sat inside a picture frame on the desk. I wonder whose this was.
No freaking clue.
The logbook contained a list of guards that were stationed inside the cell block at any given date and time.
Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, all guards must sign in prior to their shift. 10:13, 10:17:07, or 10:18. Sorry. The logbook may contain important information. Look it over carefully. (10:01), 10, 8, 8:16, 9:43, 9:43. Harvey Chalice. Brian Kaufman. So they're all the same. 801, 803, 10, 1001, 145, 159, 408, 404. 122, no idea. 8:16, 8, 10:01, and 10 p.m.
An old-fashioned telephone sat at the edge of the desk. I picked up the phone. No dial tone. Of course. The security camera was pointed right.
Mm-hmm.
An odd symbol was spray painted here. It looked fresh. The locker wouldn't open due to the combination padlock on its handle. A piece of masking tape was stuck onto the front of the locker. On it, written in black Sharpie, was the letter J.
The letter J, huh? Okay, letter J. 215.
The combination worked. I removed the padlock and opened the locker.
Great work. Puzzles like this are prevalent throughout the game and require you to keep a close eye on your environment. For example, the symbol on the wall next to the locker may be important later on, so make sure to examine it. Okay.
An odd symbol was spray painted here.
Yeah, looks like an 8.
Inside the locker were a pair of prison garments and 2 walkie-talkies.
Oh, that's just enough for the both of us to be able to wear
These clothes were a
stuff.
welcome sight. I placed the lantern on the guard's desk and quickly got dressed.
But I left my pants
These
off.
prison garbs weren't exactly the latest fashion, but they fit well enough. After tightening the pants as best I could, I grabbed the walkie-talkie and picked up the lantern.
I walked back to her cell and gave her a pair of pants, but no top. You just received the walkie-talkie, which will allow you to communicate with other prisoners. Please note that the walkie-talkie will work automatically at certain times and cannot be used manually. Okay.
I wondered what it would be like if these windows were my only view of the outside world. It wasn't a pleasant thought.
No.
I wondered whether this old speaker was used for general announcements or to sound an alarm. Maybe both.
Okay. Let's go back to the lower block. Head over to Chicky Poo. Hey, Jesse. Guess what? I got a pair of pants for you.
Well, they're not exactly in style, but I found us some clothes.
Those will do. Thanks.
Okay, let me just watch you change and then we can meet out here, alright?
Jessie opened the door to her cell, and I handed her the clothes. I waited outside as she dressed.
Because he's a decent human being.
When she was done, Jessie grabbed the lantern from the floor and exited the cell. I handed Jessie the spare walkie-talkie. Here, I found a pair of these, too. You never know when we might need them. Jessie nodded and took the device.
By the way, I never checked the batteries, so they
How
probably
do the
don't work.
clothes fit?
Well enough, I suppose. Listen, thanks for helping me get out of the cell.
No problem. Whoops.
I feel the same way, Will.
Yeah.
So, I guess we should find the cafeteria, huh? Lead the way.
Okay, but we're going to take a bit of a detour. Jessie has joined you. She will now follow you as you travel from scene to scene. Your journey has only begun, but you now know enough to proceed through or without guidance. This is the end of the tutorial. Good luck and have fun. And that is going to do it for the first episode, everybody. Let me know what you're thinking about this game in the comments down below. Like I said, it's running alongside the other one that I'm doing somewhere before, been here before. I don't know. I said it earlier. But check that one out in the description. Nope. Check that one out on my channel. I'm just going to see if I can bring it up. Someday You'll Return is what it's called. So make sure you go check that out and like it if you like it. Don't like it if you don't like it. And leave a comment down below of which one you'd like to see. Or if you want to see both, tell me you want to see both. I'm actually interested in both so far. The other one was phenomenal with the graphics, and story seems pretty interesting in the other one so far. This one I'm quite intrigued with. One, the artistic style. I've always loved the comic book style, which is, you know, reminiscent of the Walking Dead type of style. Point and click adventures I've always loved since the early 90s. It's always been a bomb adventure for me to go on, and I'm really digging the story about this, and it seems like it's got something pretty interesting that it can lead into. So you guys let me know what you think. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, you already know what to do, and I will see you next time. Take care.